In the fading light of a small, weathered home lays the setting of a sad story that weighted heavily on the hearts of those who had abandoned it. The forlorn rooms echoed with memories of happier times, now tainted by tragedy and a painful story. Once having been a haven for a family of migrants from Hungary, Tamas and Anna had a goal of giving their eventual 4 kids a better childhood than they had, and worked tirelessly for it as well. However, tragedy began after his oldest son, Janos, accidentally shot himself whilst hunting and died only a few short months later due to an infection from it. In the midst of his family's anguish, the weight of it all proved too much for his father, who spiraled into the abyss of depression and soon took his own life, leaving behind a shattered family and soon enough an empty home. Their story was one of a loss, and a poignant reminder of how sometimes hope can wither away, leaving behind a void that nothing can ever truly fill. Come along as we venture inside and learn what made this house an everlasting home.
Alright guys, we're starting off the video on the outside of this house. This is it. First thing we see though, this beautiful truck. It's yellow, and some bikes as well. But we can definitely tell this house is going to be good. We can see it is falling apart, unfortunately, but vines are growing on it, and it just definitely has a very good abandoned feel to it. There seems to be 3 floors as well. I don't know if there's going to be a basement to this property, but you never know. And already looking through that window, I don't know if you can see, but there's plenty of stuff, plenty of furniture left behind. Let's work our way over here to the front of the house, and let's get in. We're encountered by the kitchen. Definitely is very beautiful, and we can see what antiques and retro belongings all around. Take a look at this beautiful wallpaper as well, and all these decorative items hang on the wall. Beautiful. And it looks like they just left immediately, and they kept everything, even the unwashed dishes in the sink. Nothing's washed, they just left. This old stove. Look at that. And we can see nature has definitely taken its toll and has gone crazy with, taking this place over. Especially with the spiders here. And all the cobwebs on the window and everything. Beautiful, it really is. And this right here is the dining room table, where they might eat their meals, their breakfast and everything. And right by the front door, this is the front door actually, right? Maybe even a side door, is this little counter. A little first aid alcohol. And then a mirror you could look into if you're about to go out. Okay, this is the dining room actually, the main dining room, where they could have guests over and really try to impress them with the feel of this house. It really is beautiful as well. And take a look at the light fixture above it. I don't think there's electricity still in this house, but either way. And here's something we don't see a lot of times. A landline. And a stereo over there to play music. And everything still in the cabinets. It's just been untouched all these years, ever since 2011. They definitely decorated their house well. Some beautiful wallpaper all around. And these beautiful photos and paintings. And right here next to the dining room table is a little cabinet full of books. This is the Standard American Encyclopedia and all the volumes of it. And these are his spectacles, his glasses. I'm sure he was used every day. Definitely would have been his trunk drawers though. A lot of, junk looking items. See, I can't open this, but we see a lot of pictures and a lot of old just batteries, knives, things like that. Papers. Everyone has a junk drawer, for sure. Oh, a tea kettle. Oh, wow. Look at that. This might have been him. That looks like a deer or something that he might have caught on one of his hunting trips. And so from the dining room, there's 3 ways we can go. We can go over there, the front door, front of the house. We can go to the living room on the right. Or we can make a sharp turn and go to this first room. This is the room we're going into right now. And this also leads to the kitchen. But this seems to be a first bedroom. And what happens a lot of time in these houses is that the people that live here get too old and fragile and they can't go up the stairs, right? And so they just set up shop in the first floor. This calendar is from 2008, but I actually talked to the owner and he said it was abandoned in 2011. So I don't know, what it is about that. Because you would think they would have calendars from, the up until, when it was abandoned, but I guess not. And one thing I noticed though on the bed is all these pills right here. These might be candies, but I think they're pills. They are. So I'm sure he definitely had some medical problems. And this is definitely quite weird. Never seen anything like this before. A giant TV remote. He might have had bad eyesight and that's why it's so big. But either way, never seen anything like that. He was religious as well though. But another view, and just the lighting coming in, just beautiful. Gives a really cool vibe, really cool look for sure. And this is the living room right here. Beautiful living room, really nice setup for sure. Beautiful couch, they can just sit here, and spend their hours just watching TV, or even playing piano over there. And this looks like his little work setup. You could watch stuff or do work from home, whatever you need to do. Look at that. Big TV too for the time. Big box TV. And he definitely enjoyed outdoor stuff. So we see fishing, baseball. There's definitely a lot of fishing rods in this house. I've seen a lot. There's a little drawer, desk, desktop, some cooking books. I'm sure they would cook up a storm in here for sure, especially when the kids were over. We see some socks, a little sports jersey there. They were definitely smokers too. There's a lot of cigarettes all over in every room. Here's the front door though. This is where we first enter, and you're greeted with beautiful wallpaper and a beautiful lamp as well. And a lot of these houses is a small staircase on one side and then a hallway on the other side to go to the rest of the house. And they even had a little Harry Potter type thing right there with a closet area under the stairs. But let's go up and see inside. Let's see what's upstairs. I'm assuming it's just gonna be bedrooms and stuff like that. But this is the first bedroom that we're coming across. Take a look at this. Really crazy to see. Just completely frozen in time. I don't know why the bed sheets aren't on anymore, but the mattress is still here. And then right next to it is an old sweatshirt to stay warm during the winter months. It definitely does get colder for sure. An old lamp as well. Take a look at the detail in it as well. They definitely took pride in making everything look good, the best they could. Even the wallpaper and the blinds on the window. Now, looks like we have 3 more rooms to go to. We have these, then one over there, and then closet. This seems to be another bedroom, of course. A bed set up, a chair, and of course these blinds. And all these rooms have different wallpaper too. It does definitely look really nice. And I'm sure he was definitely into hunting and just outdoor activities. His camo and other outdoor clothes. Beautiful. Of course, another bed. The sheets are on this one actually. And a chest. Take a look at this big chest right here. Let's see if there's anything inside. Yeah, look at that. Definitely beautiful chest though. I'm sure this thing's heavy. Definitely hard to get out. Nice humble desk setup though. Not sure what this powder is, but I don't know. Some decorative, I think this is bark or, some nature related thing in there. I see that a lot actually. I never knew really what it was, but let's see if there's anything in this drawer. No. Let's close it back up. There we go. But of course, let's keep moving on. Wow. I'm sure I've mentioned it a bunch already, but the wallpaper is really beautiful in all these rooms. And it looks like there would have been a painting hanging up here because of that nail. It's probably fallen down, or, the family might have taken it after the place was abandoned. In a lot of these places, the family comes in and just takes what they want, takes the valuable stuff, and then they leave everything else. And the things that are just too difficult to, take out, such as the bed frames and, I don't think they'd want these curtains at all. They give good lighting though, for sure, no doubt about it. And this house is actually fairly big. It goes back a bunch. I thought this was gonna be it. So we have this bathroom right here, of course, with everything left. The shampoo and the rags. Even the toothbrush and razor is still there. They've fallen into the sink. It's kind of weird, but yeah, this room, I don't know. Maybe a bedroom of some sort, but it connects to the other one we just explored, so maybe a little storage area, or even a living room upstairs. Of course, the Singer sewing machine, we always see those. Of course, perfect blinds. One of these old dust devils right here. My grandma has one of these. They're cool, not gonna lie.
As of now, the property has fallen into the hands of a humble farmer who plans on demolishing the home, erasing its memories forever.